Yay. Oh, God. Let's see. So today I spent like $10. See. I gotta see what this is. Present screen. Share screen. 2. Hey, Justine. I got some stuff. Let's see. You're gonna anyways, so I got this a Zynga Zoo. And it says the Pocket Band. So there's a band in here. Yeah, there's a band in here, and I got a $5 bag. So everything I put in that bag cost $5. And I was just going to bring this up. Let's see. Remove. Let's see. Share screen. 2. Let's see. So I spent a fiver on a whole bag of stuff. Probably end up throwing most of it in the trash. Let's see. Zynga Zoo. Zynga Zoo? Come on. God. Band. The Pocket Band. The Pocket Band. Okay, there it is. So, yeah, that's what it is. Oh. So, it's only like 9 pounds. Hey, Dan, it's only like 9 pounds. So, this kazoo is from 1940s. You'd think it'd be worth more, huh? Because it was like from the 1940s. So this kazoo is from the 1940s. Let's see. So get ready for a kazoo concert. Let's see. Let's switch this back over to kazoo concert. Did you say? Yes. Let's see. What would echo cancellation be on? Okay, let's switch this over to the mixing board. How to get this stuff on? Check. Okay. Let's put a little reverb with this with this kazoo. Check out the kazoo. Oh wow. Okay. How about some Alanis Morissette? Check. I'm gonna get some Alanis Morissette on the kazoo. Yeah, that's what you're here for. This high-end entertainment. Freaking Alanis Morissette kazoo from 1940s. But I thought it was like cool because it was like from the 1940s, and it was in its original box. But I mean, it's on eBay. That one was pink though. So whatever, whatevs, man. This one is. So I got a 1940s kazoo for like change. Um, but here's the real thing, because I wouldn't have brought y'all here without for a kazoo. So I go to an estate sale and I get it was 50% off. It's 50% off. I want y'all to look at the price tag on that. Wait, there you go. What does that say? $1. Okay. So I got all these pick guard plates. Okay. Base plate. Base plate. And what is, and I mean, you can tell they were from Fender. This looks like some kind of weird base plate here, and I'm thinking though, but for 50 cents, I had to pick up these base plates. Okay, I don't know when or where or how I'm ever might need one, but 50 cents. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm doing it all day long. I'm doing it all day long. So I got the base plate. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I spent $3 on all these base plates, and you're like, okay, pretty good deal, pole vault. You got a kazoo for nearly nothing, and the kazoo was worth, I think, £9, whatever that is. And and enough base plates. What are you going to do with them? But I'll find something to do with them. You're like, well, pole vault, that's not that great. Well, okay. So there's a gun case, and they're trying to get rid of stuff really quick. And I'm like, okay. Don't really need a gun case, even though they tried to give it to me for free, and I may still go get it. But and it's a gun safe, not a gun case. But okay, no biggie. I said, how much for the guitar necks? They said $5 and half off. So these guitar necks cost me $2.50 a piece. They're not guitar necks, they're bass necks. And this one, okay, all right, okay. It is a Squier Fender bass neck, made in Indonesia. Just not some super scorcher score. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. All right. But this one was sitting next to it. And it's a made in Mexico Fender neck, bass neck. I paid $2.50 for this. Ouchie. Ouchie, Dr. Fauci. I paid $2.50 for this Fender neck. I'm really happy about that and stuff. Now you might say, oh, well, hey, pole vault, what you gonna do with just a Fender neck? I got a Jackson body over here. I'm thinking about putting the Fender neck on a Jackson Kelly body. That would be weird. But $2.50. I guarantee you, I can hit Craig's around here or offer up and put about $150 on this neck, and it'll be gone by the end of the day. And not $1.50 like You know what'd be really crazy? I got an Ibanez bass. I wonder if this Fender Precision neck would fit on that Ibanez bass, and then change out, just totally freaking change that Ibanez into a Fender. Mm, mm, mm. I could do that. Blast! Ouch! Right in the blast. Uh, but I mean, $2.50 for a Mexican Fender neck. I'm down. And let's see. I think. Let's see how old it is, because you can tell it's like really old. MN. Okay, this one was made in 91. This neck was made in 91. I'm cool with that. Uh, I'm cool with that. So I think I may put this neck on a different base for sure. Uh, no. So yeah, I'm really, really, really glad about that shit. And okay. Now here's the part y'all all ready to laugh at me and stuff. Okay, ah ha ha. See, I don't think I got anything else that was really, really, really cool. Uh, but so this is the bags they give you to put $5 in, and there's like a uh, uranium bowl. I don't know if y'all seen the uranium glass, but I stuck a uranium glass thing in there, and Sunshine's already pulled some shit out of here. Um, so we can see what kind of bullshit I threw into this bag. Okay. Okay, well that's great. Sunshine, oh God. Sunshine collects these little bottles, like old antique bottles. No, no, David. I'm all sweaty and stuff. Uh, and it's got a little handle. I don't know anything about these freaking bottles. Uh, yeah, there's a hole in my head, Justine. That's where the hole is. Um, and I just went over to the table and raked shit in. Some kind of like commemorative thimble. You're going to be like, why did you even grab that shit, pole vault? Believe me, I wonder myself. I just went to the table and grabbed stuff. People were going crazy. Uh, this is some other kind of bottle, and it was an antique dealer, so like you're pretty sure like there's that bottle. I don't know what the hell that is. There's that bottle. Don't know what the hell that is. It's probably going to be trash. Is what it's probably going to be. Uh, I grabbed this because like our hummingbird feeder outside got broke, and it was missing the little glass thing. And this is a stopper with that has copper and the little stopper. So that will fix our hummingbird deal, because I know everyone's concerned about the hummingbird population. Oh, oh! I got it. I got something. I got something today, and I bet nobody knows what it is. I bet nobody knows what this is. Uh, does anyone know what this is? And I mean, that thing is freaking ancient as hell. Does anyone know what that is? No, you don't know what it is the answer. Because I'm pretty good at this, and I had no idea what it was. Do you know what it is? Okay. Do you know what it is? Not a cigar holder. That's what I call Monica Lewinsky. Uh, let's see. Uh, I'll give you a vacuum translator transition. Nope. 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 I had the lady at the estate sale tell me, "Oh wow, someone got that. I didn't even know what that was." I was like, "Wow, I had no idea." Okay. Well, folks, this right here, not to keep you on the line, but it's a bicycle pump. You take that and you hook it right in here, and then you pump up your bicycle with it, and it's like older than dirt. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with that, but I didn't know what it was, so I bought it. It's a bicycle pump. Bicycle pump. And I just, you know, why? Why? Wonder what that runs. Antique bicycle pump. Maybe someone's got an antique bicycle out there they need an antique bicycle pump for. And then got a fancy sewing kit. And see, here's the thing. I put all this stuff into a $5 bag, which I paid $5 for the whole bag, which had the kazoo in it from the 1940s. 1940s Zimba Zoo. Okay? And it is a band in a box. Forget it. I'm through playing now. I have a band in a box. But this is really cool. And it has all these needles in it. And over here, it's like a sewing kit. It's a leather sewing kit. And I'm like, well, somebody was a fancy pants. Okay, another bottle. Sunshine puts all these bottles in the windows. I guess so everyone knows that she's drinking or something. Ha 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 ha. And then, now remember, all this stuff came in a $5 bag. The all the stuff we got so far. Then we got it says Irish Spring. Okay. So we got a watch that says Irish Spring on it. So, yeah. Okay. Then we got some crazy watch. Oh, this was cool. This was cool. I didn't even know when I got this. I don't know what the hell that is. I have no idea what that is. But it's got little crystals in what turned out to be sterling silver. So that goes up in my silver pile of sterling silver stuff. Uh, got this watch. I don't think anybody would wear it. It's not. It's kind of stupid because like the hands don't move and the background moves. I got this watch. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, what a watch. And basically I went to the watch table and just raked them all over there because that's how I got a Rolex one time. Uh got this watch. I don't know what that I gotta go through and see what they are. But and then I got this watch. Whatever. So you better watch out. Ah ha ha. And this one, alligator with some frou-frou stuff on it. Red alligator. Watch. Watch out. Oh, yeah, I got this. You know, the thing that E. Urban goes boing, 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 boing with, but it's like Dude, I think it's like really, really, really old. And this is still going in the $5 bag. Uh, let's see. Oh yeah, because you're like, what? Is that all the watches you got? No, I got this watch. Oh wait, no, I got this watch. Uh, no, I got this watch. Cause you know you need watches. You gotta watch out, watch out. Let's see. I know I got some cool stuff in here also. Oh, I was really stoked about this. I didn't even know what this was. Does anybody know what this is? Yeah, I was stoked when I figured that out. What is this? This came in the $5 bag too. Uh, that's right. That's right. It's a lighter. It's a little bitty tiny lighter. Eat, 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 eat. A little lighter. Yeah, it's a little lighter. And I mean, that's so retro. And and this had a $25 price tag on it when I got it. Uh, but just another thing I threw in the $5 bag. I just, I just threw a bunch of stuff in the bag, and what I'll do is the next time one of my big lighters go out, I'm just going to pull you take the top off, you pull the flint out. I don't know what this is going to take. Maybe it takes Zippo fluid. I got some of that, but at a later date we'll have to see that baby fire up. Oh yeah, I like that. That was great. And this was freaking weird. Okay, I don't even know why I got it, but I got it. Look, it's $5 bag. Everybody was going crazy, okay, and just grabbing shit. So I grabbed shit too. Okay, we got yard gnomes, a baby one, and another one on thimbles, which I think would be a little hard to deal with. You know, that shit on the thimble. Uh, oh, here comes some cool shit. Here comes some cool shit. Okay, so all of these are like pewter, and Sunshine has these like shadow boxes that she puts little miniature shit in, and so I grabbed this. Um, it's hard to see them all, but I think that's a little cowboy, and they're made out of pewter. What? Oh, here's a lady in a dress. Hello, Povard. Woo woo. Want to look under my dress? Woo. Uh, let's see. I think they got something marked on the bottom of them. Where's my magnifying glass? Uh, Povard, you're making such a mess. Uh, uh, let's see. Uh, put on my sexy secretary glasses. Maybe I can see. Just says made in USA or something. But it's a little miniature people. Little miniature people. What? Hey, this chick's still carrying water. Yeah. Hey. Oh, turn around, bright eyes, and let's see. And here's the boy with the dog, and they're little pewter statues. I don't even know. And like I said, once again, this is still all in the $5 bag. All this stuff I'm pulling out was in the $5 bag. So, and I think this dude's drinking a beer or something. Hey, you want to have a drink? Are you gonna have a drink? You want a Coors Light? And then uh, they got to get around, so they got a little covered wagon. And this thing's heavy as hell. I mean, it is freaking tonnage. I don't know what the hell. Well, that wagon wasn't as cool as this wagon. Beep beep. beat beat down Sesame Street. Got a stagecoach. Oh, one's a stagecoach and one's a wagon. These people like all out here. Hey, what are you doing? We're waiting on the wagon. Get the hell out of here. Gonna get you, man. And that was in the $5 bag. Let's see. Um, and I don't even know what the hell this is. I'm still trying to see. I'm sure it's a box. I'm sure it's a box. Oh, it is. Okay. Oh, I see now. I see. I see. So it's a little box. I think your weed goes in there or something. So yeah, that's a little box. And someone took a lot of time putting these little bitty tiles all in there. What the hell? What the hell? You got nothing to do? Yeah. But anyways, that's a little tile box. Um, and what are these? Okay. This I got some glass stirrers. And they're glass too. I don't know. And the lady was like, "You stir mixed drinks with them." I'm like, "Well, I don't know. It seems like a lot of trouble to have a glass stir." And I'm thinking if you're drunk, that's a good way to break the glass. But yeah, and apparently it was a deal with the people there because there's a glass stir too. Uh, so these are blown glass for stirring mixed drinks. And I think it's just really to break your glass. And when you break your glass, everybody's going to be like, oh my God, you're drunk. Get out of here, you drunk. But remember, we're still going in the $5 bag. Now, um, I'll probably throw about half this junk away. Some old, like, think it's a makeup case or something. But that's where you put your cocaine. Let's see. Um, then I just grabbed all the jewelry. I don't even know why. Well, after I seen there was a piece of sterling, and I just grabbed everything. It's a compact. It was kind of big. I don't know for a compact, and I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. It looks like horseshoes or something. I don't know. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know what the hell that is. Maybe it's. I don't know. I still don't know what the hell it is. Yeah. Well, it's probably fixing to be trash, but hey, I grabbed it anyways. And let's see, we got a green and white. It seems like little rocks and glass crystals. Woo! Oh, what like, and you're like, Paul, what are you gonna do with this stuff? Well, I got a bunch of granddaughters, and I will just go take. Yeah. Tell me about it, right? Uh, and I'll probably just take all this costume jewelry over, and they will put it on their dolls, and they will put it in the sandbox, and they will, carry it around on or whatever until it's gone, and then it's gone. But hey, you know what? Don't care. Don't care. And then, what the hell is this? Like some uh, music note or something. Oh, it's a clip-on earring, I think. Uh, let's see. There. Is it good? Is it good? Okay. What's this? What's this? What's this? It's a Roach. What? I think it's a what is it? Maybe it's a peacock. Peacock. That's what happens when I'm like on the road for a long time. and I've been drinking lots of liquids, I get a peacock. Yeah. Oh, what's in here? Now, Sunshine, she got a $5 bag too, but she kind of chose her stuff a little bit better and stuff, I think. She was a little bit more. I just, everybody started running around throwing stuff in the bags, and I was like, I'm not going to look at this shit. I'm just going to throw it in the bag. So I grabbed all the jewelry off the table and just threw it in the bag. So, yeah, might have tangled it up a little bit. And, hey, come loose. Come loose. It's going to be fine. So, there's some bead chain shit. Bead chain shit. Oh. Oh my God, is that real diamonds? I don't think so. But like I said, we're still going on the $5 bag. $5 bag. And, it's kind of crazy because at one time somebody thought a lot of this stuff that I'm just like goofing around with, but, which is kind of crazy, you know. But, should I, you think that's me? Yeah. Freaking hit the bling. And if that's not good, we'll go with the yellow glass necklace, I guess. Yellow glass necklace. Dun 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 dun. She wore a yellow glass necklace. And if she doesn't like a yellow glass necklace, she can always wear a pearl necklace. She wore a pearl necklace. I don't know what the hell that's even going on with that. You see that? Oh, anal beads. Anal beads. That's what Scotty says. I've scored the anal beads. What is this? What is this? Okay. It's like really crazy because they really like the glass stuff a lot, and it's not plastic. It's glass, but like wow, it's really expensive glass. I don't know. What like what? What? Where? A pearl necklace. Maybe I should put the pearl necklace on pearl. Let's see. Almost to the end of my bag here. This one's kind of cool. And once again, it's just like glass, but it's like black, and I like the black and white look and stuff. It's like, kind of cool. And, like I said, I got it all in a $5 bag. And I know I have a few granddaughters. I got a new granddaughter last week, matter of fact. So now I have 4 granddaughters. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. I got 4 granddaughters. So with 4 granddaughters, I go there and take all this costume jewelry in a bag, and I will throw it in the floor, and it will look like termites got a hold of them. I did get music toys, Mini Vibes, and you know what? You know what? You're fisting to see. You fisting to see. Uh-oh. Got a blingy gold chain, blingy gold chain. Blingy gold chain in the house. Yeah, okay. Okay. So that was everything I got in the $5 bag. Now, remember, Mini Vibes, you just asked if I got any music stuff, okay? That's how this all started out. Because really, I was going to pay $4 for the one thing that I got, and then they said $5 bags, and I'm like, okay, $5 bags. So I'll get the one thing I was going to get for $4 and throw everything in there. Remember, bicycle pump. I don't know, man. But oh yeah, and I got some uranium glass. It's not in here. Sunshine's done ran off with it, which is no surprise. No surprises there. Um, so let's see. Now we're going back to the musical stuff. I'm trying. Many. Ah. And my grandpa used to be kind of like me, and every time he would come in from like estate selling and garage selling, we would all run over to his house to see what he got us. And I mean, come on, folks, everything you just saw me get, plus this, yeah, I did, I did, and Sunshine, when we were in the truck, I had these. This is something really weird about me. It's not even a too much information club, but all around me, I carried these uh, sanitation disinfectant wipes. Uh, I, look, y'all say what y'all want to, but sometimes I'll grab some crazy shit, and it's always good. It's always good, and believe me, this kazoo is like from the 40s, and just to be extra safe again, you take your sanitary wipe, and plus, I don't even think they had the fucking shit we got nowadays. I mean, hell, I could probably stand next to someone from 1940 and they'd die of like everything I freaking like carry with me. Freaking government made shit. Okay, I'm not going down that road. Not going down that road. But yes, this mini vibes was the Zingazoo band in a box. Band in a box. Zingazoo from 1940s. And I pulled it out. And here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I did it earlier. I'm going to do a little Landis Morissette for you. There you go. There you go, mini vibes. Right in your face. Take that, Landis Morissette on a 1940s kazoo. I really like the kazoo, though, because I got some metal kazoos and shit around here, and they don't hold a candle to that son of a bitch. The Zimbazoo. The Zingazoo. The Zingazoo. 1940s kazoo. And I was going to buy that, okay? Um, and and then they were like $5 bags. And listen, if you're going to buy something for if you're going to buy something for $4, okay. So mini vibes, I was going to buy that kazoo for $4 because I just want it in my collection of musical shit I got in my studio. And then they said $5 bags. So that bag that you see me have, They hand you a bag, and anything in the house that you can grab that you can put in that bag is $5. So if you're going to pay $4 for this, you just throw it in the bag, and then you start grabbing stuff. And I actually grabbed some uranium glass. I don't know if you don't know what uranium glass is. It's glass made out of uranium, and they quit making it because it will it glows in the dark. Now y'all got me wiping stuff down. I wipe stuff down. Wipe. Ooh, pretty. But and let's see. But and then okay, now and you're thinking really cool. And I know other people already seen this many vibes, but I gotta keep you up. Yeah, no, I got some right here. Right here. So, okay, I'm gonna turn out the lights. Y'all don't get scared. Okay. Just get this a little so we can get a little darker. Okay. Now watch this. Uh, let's see. It's really hard to see on here, but in here it's glowing like really big time. But that glass right there is made out of uranium. So if you put like a black light up to the glass and then you pull it away, do you see it glowing? Do y'all see the glow? Look at that glow. Look at that glow. Look at that glow. So that's made out of uranium. And, no. But if you go on the internet and look around, you can see that uranium glass is really like up, and they put black lights in the display cases, and the display cases light up like a Christmas tree. And that, look, I'm in the dark. Woo! Okay, what else? Okay, yeah, and then like I said, okay, mini vibes. How much do you? I got the square neck, the square base neck, for $2.50. $2.50, mini vibes. I got this square neck. You're like, oh, Pobot, that's not that special. And I'm like, okay, mini vibes. But then I got this made in Mexico Fender neck, precision bass, made in Mexico. $2.50. $2.50. I could take this one item I got for $2.50. One, put it up on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace or something, and I guarantee you, and by the end of tomorrow, I could put it up for about $150. By the end of tomorrow, it would have paid for a nice dinner out and everything we bought today easy. But we all know I'm not going to do that because I'm probably going to stick it on a base. And I didn't need these mini vibes. I didn't need them, but I couldn't turn them down. You can still see. Now remember, it was 50% off at this estate sale. $1. $1. Okay, that's a guitar, a Fender guitar with a humbucker pickup bottom, Fender bass plate. Remember, these are 50 cents a piece. Fender bass plate. Fender bass plate. I think that's Jazzmaster or something. Fender bass plate. Fender bass plate. And then, you could tell because it's in the Fender stuff. And so I paid 50 cents a piece for those. I paid 50 cents a piece for those, and I got 6 of them. So that's $3. I can sell any of these for $3. But here's the problem. I will probably need one in one day, and I would have paid $20 for it. So that is that is pretty much the haul for today. Um, so it wasn't like spectacular, but I'm gonna do some crazy stuff. Um, and I'm thinking about putting that fender neck on a Jackson Kelly body, which I'm not sure if it'll fit. I might put it on an Ibanez and pull the Ibanez neck and put the fender, but more than likely, I will just look for a Camellia. I will probably more than likely just look for a what I'll do is I don't know if you know we look, you know what, we'll do it, and sometimes I can be boring, so y'all can be like, I'm tired of watching you pole vault. I'm getting out of here. And y'all saw that Mini Vibes. I got like this much Zippo guitar picks the other day, and I paid their Dunlops, and I paid $5 for that. So I don't know I will ever need another guitar pick, but I got lots of guitar picks now. I even got some Corona picks out, but they're too thick and they're like kind of crappy. But let's just go see. Now I will show y'all what I would do, and a bunch of people be like, "Oh my God, Povol, I can't believe you would do that." Yes, I would. I would do that. So we're gonna go over there and carry that over there. Okay, let's just go offer up. No. Yeah, we'll do offer up. I would rather go to Facebook Marketplace, but y'all be like, "Oh my God, that's who Pole Vault is." Y'all would see my real name on my Facebook page, and y'all be like, "Oh my God, I didn't know he was Leonardo da Vinci." I'd be like, everybody knows I'm Leonardo da Vinci now. Okay, offer up Dallas. Offer up Dallas, guys. When you go to offer up, you want to go to the. Let's go right here, and we're going to type in guitar. Guitar. Okay. Look. All right. Well, okay. There's like a Yamaha Pacifica for $90, but we need a bass. We need a bass. Okay, because I got pretty decent bass parts in right now. I got really good bass parts in right now. I've got good bass keys. I got good bass neck. I got good bass plate. So let's we're going to put in bass guitar. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to go over here because I'm a cheap ass. Maximum range. I'm going to put 125. $125 is the most I want to pay for the bass. Oh wow! What the hell? What? Hey! Wow! What is that? Oh, it's Rock Band. Hey, get out of here! You scaring people. I thought it was a real bass for $37. I was supposed to say, I gotta go, y'all. Okay. Oh, that's expensive. It's expensive. Guitar bundle. Oh. There's one for 100. There's one for 125. There's a custom Epiphone Les Paul. That ain't custom. Special too. They want $100 for that one. It's a special too. Oh, it's missing a key. No problem for the pole vault. I probably got no shit. I probably got 10 keys for what? Set up in the US. You see where that says inspired and set up in the USA? That's pretty, sus. But $100 Epiphone. Yeah, it's not bad. Anyways, but that's not what we're looking for, y'all. God. And you know what? Today I saw a Mexican precision bass,
and they wanted $800 for it. It's still there. I guarantee you, it's gonna be there. Dude was like, I can go down. I'm like, oh, we ain't in it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here's a base for $90. Okay. Now they're not showing. Okay, it's a Glary. Y'all see that? It is a very junky base. Okay, it's a Glary. Now, I take that base right there, and I put that Mexican Fender, what was it, Pro Jazz bass, whatever. I put that Mexican Fender neck onto that body, change out the pick guards. I don't even know if I'd have to do that, but change it out to more of the Fender look. Boom. I could change that into what? I don't think that looks too much like a Jazzmaster though, but I could have a. But I will tell you this: you can take a crummy bass and set it upright, and it's not going to sound with the pickups, but you can make any stringed instrument play pretty good if you just set it upright. Set it upright. But I mean, I put all that Fender gear into this, and that would be pretty awesome. I'm not really that psyched about the color, and anybody that looked at it would be like, "That's not a Fender color. That's not a Fender color." But it has the double pickup in it, and until I replace the parts, $90, I could have something sitting here that looked like a Fender bass, a Mexican Fender bass. Let's see if I can do any better. Because it needs to be Fendery if you're going to put the Fender neck on it. Try to pass it off as like a Jazzmaster or something. Fender guitar, $100. That's going to be a Squier probably. Well, I have set up the Squier. I got a Squier around here somewhere, and I like really over torqued it and stuff. Let's see, Taylor acoustic. Look that's pretty cool. So a Taylor hard shell case is $90. That's a good price. That has a nice price on that. Oh, it is, and it's a full Taylor case, and it still has the plastic over the case thing. $90. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Get out of town. Get out of here. Okay, let's see. But you know, if I could just get a bass, I know one store where I could get the bass body like at a drop of a hat. But it's almost cheaper for me to just go buy the whole bass on OfferUp. But it would be cool if I could pick up a real Fender bass body and put that neck on it. Yeah. Let's see. Just for giggles, let's look at the guitars. These are guitars on. I don't like to put guitar. Oh, 200. These are the guitars under 200 on OfferUp. See, what is this? $10. And see with that $10. What? Oh no, man. He only has one thing up, $10. Well, there went a $10 guitar, y'all. There's a pink Fender for 120. It'd be a Squire. Ooh, how much is this Peavey? Oh, it's going to be one of those Road Stars. It's going to be one of those Road Stars. What? It's a Raptor 1. What's that? Is it Professional Series? I've been looking to put the right Peavey to my collection, but what? Yeah. The pawn shops around here, just to give you an idea, they're not even in the right. In my area, they're not even in their right mind. I mean, I'm like, hey, did you know that they're selling that brand new for like this right over here, I got one of these that's like 10 guitars. You got to have your multiple guitar rack. Let's see. Look, guitar neck, 160 bucks. Remember, I just paid $2.50 a piece for those necks. So yeah, take that. Need that Z Electric. If I think about getting a Dean, dime bag model. Well, you know, I'm good on guitars. There's a Squire Telecaster. Why are you taping it like that? Oh wow! Oh my God! See, you just see everything. So the pick guard was coming loose on this apparently, and they taped the pick guard on. Well, that's nice. Wow. Okay. Yeah, y'all did that. I have the only thing around here I have that's in Telecaster form is my Miley Cyrus, an SG. Let's see what they got. SG. I was showing JW an SG the other day at Gibson, and I mean it was cheap as hell. Let's take the price out so we can just search for an SG. No, SG. SG. Okay. There's an Epiphone SG, and it is running $300. It is running $300. That is too much. I will not give you $300. And they like to think like, hey, it's been played a lot. So, like, it's worth more, man, because, like, really, dude, like, you know how long it takes to play one like that? Yeah, it takes me about a month without coming in here and washing my hands. Here is this one's right over next to me, too. So, this one is $1,300. I don't know if I trust it, though. I do not know if I trust this guitar. Hey, the sticker's $150. No shit, Justine. I've ran into shit like that today. We went to a sale that had like all musical instruments and all kinds of cool, crazy stuff. But they were like that. They were like, dude, do you see that? That's an Electric Nomad sticker from like the 80s. And I stuck it right across the frets. So, like, the sticker's worth more than the guitar. So, I want, like, I'll take $1,300. I'm shitting you not. This happened. Like, I want, like, $1,300 for the guitar. And then 25, that's at 25% off. $1,300. I mean, the sticker alone's what's that? And you're like, go to hell. But I'm gonna tell you what, I'm kind of scared of this this SG right here. If I was buying this SG, I would be scared of it. This does look like a Chipson. This does look like a Chipson. But speaking of, mini vibes, if I was on a budget, which I am always on a budget, collectible SG guitar. Now, I always like, and that's another Epiphone. Here's what I would do. Because, I'm like pole vault and stuff. I would go over here and I would go to Temu. I've heard rumors about this shit right here going down. All right, we're going to go to Temu. And I know y'all are like, wow, he is not going to Temu. And yes, I am going to Temu. Okay? Y'all are going to shit when y'all see this. And I just heard, I don't know how long they're going to get away with this. Let's put in guitar SG. Oh, what do we have here? Mini vibes. We have a double neck SG for $274. 12 string, 6 string. Oh, wait a minute. Let's blow that picture up some. What is up there? What's on the top of that neck? Wow, I could swear that it says Gibson on the top of that neck, but they've got it blacked out. Oh, wow. Could that be a Chipson? A fake Gibson? Yes, it could be. That's awesome. That's awesome. There's where pole vault's going. That's where pole vault's going. If I was going to spend $300 on an Epiphone right now, Epiphone SG, and I'm going to tell you, damn it. I'm going to tell you, I know from experience, these Chipsons are not that bad of quality. They're pretty damn good quality. And right there for $274, you could have a 12-string, 6-string Gibson SG Black. Okay? Let's just look at if you want one just normal straight up. Oh, yeah, let's see. There you go. Hey, wait, how you jamming there, dude? So right there. Oh, what does that say on the back of that head right there? Y'all remember what I was saying? I would be very scared of that SG that was out there for $1,300. What does that SG right there say? It has a Gibson serial number on the back, made in USA, Grover Tuners. Right there, right there, right there, right there. That's what I would be doing. That's what I would be doing. I would be getting a Chipson for what? How much is it costing? $200. All right. I need to eat too, Justin. I haven't ate all day, and I was gonna do a little short thing and show you what I got because I got junk. But anyways. I'm not saying I would do this, but this is probably what I would do. And that's on freaking Temu. You know, what the hell? And it has free shipping. Free shipping. Free Mother's Day shipping. $200 and you will have a guitar that looks like a Gibson, plays like a Gibson, and has to all effects. Now, a real pro, or like, you hand Hugh Caldwell this fucking guitar right here, and he will hand it back to you and say, you got ripped off. But I want to tell you right now, you take it into a pawn shop, hand it over, and they would believe it. I'm just saying that if you're not very in tune with Gibsons and stuff, the only way you can tell a Chipson from a Gibson is a Chipson is made better. And that's the honest God truth. Ask anybody that has gotten the Chipson guitars, they will tell you the Chipsons are made better. Like there's stuff from being handmade on the Gibson, like my Gibson Studio. You can see where the pearl isn't lined up all the way to the edge and all this shit. Well, on these Chipsons, the you can see how the pearl is perfect on it, and that's not Gibson. I'm gonna pass on that, Zach. It's not ever been something I want. I got a Kramer over here, but I if I want to tear up a guitar, I'll just do it myself. But the and I mean, it's all cool because I mean, I remember Eddie. I was there. I mean, I was watching Eddie tear up guitars all the time and stick them together and cut them to pieces and stick chains on them and all that. I mean, when he got into the Kramer days, I remember he was never really happy with anybody that made guitars until he started making his own. Well, Zach, I want to just tell you that's an opinion, and I own a lot of both of those. I can show you. I can show you. No, I don't want to. But I can show you the difference between Gibsons and there's a gold top behind me. Let me see. Let me pull this baby out here. Let me pull this baby out. Okay. This right here is a Chipson. This one. This one. The headstock will never snap off of this one. Well, anyways. And you can go look at several different reviews where they're sawing these apart. They're sawing Gibsons and Chipsons in half because they wanted to say that the Chipsons were not good. And I got you. It's not a Gibson. I would never sell this as a Gibson, but the difference between a Gibson and a Chipson is about $2,000. And like I said, I would God, I wish I could see what is going on here. Oh my God. But like this is a Chipson, and it's a Chipson gold top, and they put the Epiphone pickups in them, but I'm gonna tell you, I've had like guys that know their stuff pretty good hold this guitar and they're like, wow, that's a Gibson, nice Gibson, and I'm like, no, this is not a Gibson. They're like, are you sure? Are you sure that someone didn't sell you a gold top Gibson? And tell you, and then you can turn around on the back. It has the serial numbers. That actually, when you put in the serial numbers, it will take you to the Gibson website. But the difference that I notice in this one, take a good look at the frets. See how those the trapezoids are kind of out on the side, and they're fit all the way down to the edge of the board. Okay, let me grab this. I'll grab a Gibson real quick. God. Really? Oh my God. You got to be shitting me. Okay, anyhow. Let's see, I'll grab a Gibson real quick. Okay. Here we go. I grabbed this Gibson. Yeah, okay. Oh, God. Wowzy, wow. This can't be happening right now. Anyways, I'll do that after the stream. Okay. Good. Okay. Jesus. Well, I'm going through a lot to make a point here. Oh, God. Okay. God. Oh, so the wheel of my chair has totally wrapped up my freaking headphone. Okay, there you are. Okay, now here is a Gibson. Now you'll notice, like, some of the work around the trapezoid doesn't meet. Oh, God. And this is not a cheap one. This is the studio model. And you can see where it looks, of course you can tell it's handmade, but you can see where, like, the points don't meet all the way up in the corners. Where the pearl inlay on the board, and this is definitely, a Gibson. It's like one of the ones I got around here, but it's heavy as a boat anchor. I say it may have about a pound on the Gibson, maybe. But I also got the EMGs in there, and but as a daily player, this is just heavy as hell, and it, I don't know. At the end of the day, you're paying for the name on the end a lot, but you can take a not so hot guitar and put this 87 and 88 EMGs in it, and it's going to scream. You can't tell what color this one is very much, but one of the things that you can note, you can tell a lot is, like I said, is if it looks like it was made by hand, it will have the Gibson like defects where at the very, very triangle of the points, it's empty. And like I said, so how can you tell a Gibson from a Gibson right away? You can pretty much tell, and if it's built like perfect, it's not a Gibson. But now I'm gonna tell you right now, the Chinders, They are way, way, way harder to tell. The Chinders are way, way harder to tell. Which is the Chinese fake fenders. Let's go over here. And let's see. STRT. Strat. Let's see. And they pull these up, and some of these are really hard to tell. And right there, like, oh, good. Oh, thank goodness. There's what is they're calling this the black and white stripe. I wonder what this one looks like. It kind of looks like a Wolfgang. But that's a fake one. That's running 329. But anyhow, we're at the fenders. And this is like one of the things they got going nowadays. Like, oh, hey, look. It really, you can see how they hid the headstock, so you can't see that it says fender. You can see right there. So they're actually making these to look like old fenders. They're what are they calling that? I'm not a big fan of it. They call it relicking. Okay, relicking. So they basically make this fender look like it's like really old, and they go through a lot of shit to make it look like it's old. And it does have fender wrote on the neck. So you would think that this was a fender. And like I said, the Chinders are really a lot harder for me to tell the difference in a fake fender and a they got them really cheap. They got them really cheap. There's like Olympic white, and there's an Olympic white Chinder, and it's at $189. That's just crazy. That's just crazy. Yeah, I'm not going to the movie, Sunshine. Yeah, relic is another name for, hey, they took a new guitar and dragged it around the parking lot. I relic a guitar when I pick it up. So that's why I don't pick up some of them. But anyways, I need to go get a drink, and that's what I got at the estate sales and junk. I'll probably be around G-May tonight and see y'all around there. Yeah, sneak your own snacks. I don't go to the movies. I can't stand to go to the movies. I just can't. I can't. I'll go to the movies and I'll sit in the front row. Everybody in the freaking theater that falls in will sit in the front row. I go to the movie. Wherever I sit in the movie theater, people come sit next to me. And I'm like, what the fuck? You had this whole freaking movie theater to sit in, and you sat next to me for why? Why'd you do that? Mama's gonna worry. I've been a bad, bad boy. No use saying sorry. All right. Well, now that I've gotten sweat all over the Les Paul, I'll see y'all around. I'm going to get a drink. Y'all have a good day. I'll see y'all later. Yay.